Hi, I'm Dr. Salim. Today's our episode is all about three things God does to narcissist. So let's start. So first of all, I'm going to read all the what I have written all about this topic. So it's all about your questions, and I'm going to answer it. So if you have many more questions, you can comment below. Okay, I will answer it. Does God ever punish a narcissist? Does universe, God, divine ever intervene and make them face consequences of their actions? If yes, then why do get such a long time to be a narcissist and abuse other people? If they hit collapse and if they face then karma, why don't they face it in on right time? Because here you are struggling and suffering, trying to move on, trying to heal and so on. But narcissists seem to be very happy, okay with their life. That sounds quite unjust, isn't it? If you are a believer in God, universe, call it whether you want to, why does narcissist get it over you? And here I'm trying to make sense of what happened actually in narcissist karma. So let me answer all the questions. Today we look narcissism through the spirituality and religion views. Okay, so three things. First thing is God does to narcissists. They given a lot of time to change. Really. So narcissist in the beginning they have unaware of things. So God is given so many time, a very long duration to test this narcissist if they will get any change from their doing wrong things now. So if they change or what. So actually the narcissist will not never change. They many chances and but narcissists never change, look within, take responsibility for their action, understood that doing something terribly wrong, they knows that they are doing wrong, but they doesn't change and they are continuously doing the same thing. That is happening here, and they need to change their ways. Every human being has freedom, and God is not tyrants. Actually God is not like tyrants, like going to punish you and he want to see the tears on your eyes. Not like that. He is just merciful person. God is so. At least I don't see the divine being in that way. In my eyes, the universe is most compassionate and the merciful, so much merciful. So he will give so many chances, but this narcissist will never change. It will hit their karma. So thinking they are soaring high, they think that they are the most superior person in the world. So they are flying, they are like God, they are going to dictate everyone what happens to people, what happens to earth. Let them be delusional because they are more high. What happens if they are thinking that they are the very high person, but actually happens they will hit more when they fall, or when they hurt more when they will dropped or land on their face. It will get more hurt than us. So this is actually exactly happen if they collapse. If they hit old age, they see all supply is lost, because in old age almost everyone realize their true face in their lifetime. So they all will avoid this narcissist person, and in old age they will be alone and all supply will lose, and that is their actual punishment from God. There is one common thing saved in all scriptures, that God doesn't like arrogance. Yes, he doesn't like arrogance. God, he lets arrogant people blossom. It's on their own doom, because more they grow, more it will hurt. So arrogance means very they think that they are superior, then they will get hurt more than when they fall down. This actually it is. Then second thing is what I have written. He takes away all their source of supply of narcissist. All the source of play, the narcissist takes God takes from narcissist. That's happening. Narcissist parent losing all the contact with their child, because in their lifetime the children also become narcissist after the abuse from this narcissistic parent. Almost all children become narcissist only. So they have their own traits, and they doesn't want someone have to be take care of them. Their narcissist doesn't take care of others, even it is parents also. Okay, so they only self care only. They love they love them. So they doesn't love anybody. If it's parents also, their children also, they doesn't care. So it's happening here, and they had age. They thought they on, and now when they are old and they understood narcissism in their parents, they completely cut off them. Then they left to die. So actually, when they are dying time, they suffered a lot of pain, and from disapproval from other people. These and all they suffering. God takes all the power, strength from this narcissist person, but God actually gives long life to many narcissists, because it's not. It is not gift from God. It's a suffering, because in long life no one will care or take care of them, and they suffered, and they have get some illness. After all, go through hell in their lifetime, in old age. So their every supply will lose. That is the second thing. Third one, let them live in a pure state of dissatisfaction and dysphoria. Yeah, it's happening, because narcissist thinks nothing is enough, because if they get money, this money also not enough. If they get a good girlfriend or good wife, but that also they doesn't satisfy in their own way. So they doesn't have any satisfaction in any way. So narcissists think nothing is enough. They want more and more. They want, every time they want more and more. Still nothing is enough for them. They are not thankful, and they are not grateful. It's not applicable to what they have achieved or they have in their life. It's not applicable to money and people. It's applicable to every single thing. Okay, no wonder what they do, they face something is missing. Every time they think that there's something is missing in their life. So they are not grateful to anything, and this itself a trauma. Many people will feel that way. If you're dissatisfied in life, you can never be happy. You never be a peaceful person. So yes, they might seem to be happy with all toys they play it with, but their happiness is like a high, and they doesn't get happiness actually. They show that they are very happy person, but actually they are crying inside and doesn't have satisfaction in their life whatever they got. So a person have satisfaction in their lives, actually happiness, satisfaction, peaceful, but these and all is missing in their life. Okay, they are then their old age become very trouble, and no one will care of them. These things are happening in a person. It's very miserable, no? So these things are the God does to narcissist. Even he gives so many chances to change, but they never change. Narcissists are born by like that only. They are born and brought up like narcissistic way, so they never change. And that's all today's episode. So anyhow they will hit that karma. That's, of course, you don't worry about that, because you do your karma. You don't think about what happening in narcissistic life, because narcissistic life somehow is terrible or miserable. So it will hit like hit their karma after all. So you doesn't think, you doesn't care, and you take it not a personally thing. So let it be. So you live your life very happily, peacefully. So subscribe my video, and I will upload so many videos about narcissism, so it will help other people who are survivor from this narcissistic abuse. So that's all. Bye.